Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. I'm Nancy Fox. I'm the Business and Career Fox, and I want to wish you a very, very happy Memorial Day. It's a really special day, a day to remember all of the amazing people who have given their lives and have been courageous on our behalf. And I think it's a really special day every single year, but every single day of every year as well. And it's also a day where we get to spend time with our family and our friends, enjoying the day off. And this year is especially poignant because it's probably the first time in a year where we can really do this relatively comfortably and freely, where things are starting to open up again and we can start to feel a little more confident in feeling safe in gatherings again. So it's a really great day. And I wanted to be with you and take a few minutes to just share just to say, to connect with you and to let you know that I was thinking about you. But I do want to cover a little bit about career topics today because I had a really interesting conversation with a client of mine just this week. And she this video is going to be specifically for the professional and executive women in the community, especially for those who are 45, 50 and over and are going through some very unique career challenges and some really looking at their careers newly for either it's a time where you're being pushed to do that or you're really wanting to do that. And so today's video is really all about something that people have, this client brought this to my attention, but this happens to be something that I hear about and I get questions about all the time from women. And they talk to me about how they can really present themselves in the best possible light when they are going for a promotion at performance evaluation time, when they're going into an interview. They really get caught off guard when they are being asked to sort of express and demonstrate the value that they bring to an organization or that they will be bringing to an organization. So one of my clients is in the middle of, she recently lost her position. She's in the middle of a career reinvention. And she's currently interviewing with a company that she'd really like to go to work for. And they asked her a question that even though we had discussed a lot of this, like she really was feeling quite unprepared. And I'll tell you a little bit about how this happened. So her prospective employer asked her to give them an example of an accomplishment that she had made in the last year that demonstrated the power and the level of her knowledge, expertise, and skills that really reflected who she is as a leader and as a professional and as a business person. And while she answered the question, she actually found herself hesitating and it wasn't coming across with fluidity, with power, with confidence. So this is really what I wanted to share with you, that this is really an example of something that so many women experience. And I want to share the killer solution with you. It's actually a secret weapon. And very few women actually know about this or use it. And I'm going to give you this secret weapon today so that you can have it at the ready the next time you're up for you're in a performance evaluation, up for a promotion, or going for your next job, especially at a very critical time of your career, a critical stage in your career. So the reason that my client was in a hesitation mode was not because she didn't really know what her accomplishments are. It's that she's not present to them. She knows that she's accomplished a lot, but she also is sort of stymied by what so many women are stymied by, and that is the reticence, the uncomfortability with tooting their own horns. And this is so common. Men don't really struggle with this as much as women do because they're educated and socialized right from the get-go, right from childhood, to be sort of proud of their accomplishments and to be outright about them, to be right out there front and forward with them. But girls are meant to be more to the background, not share as much, not stand out as much, not really be proud or not to even look that kind. In fact, one of my students came to me and told me that her previous boss had literally told her that she should not act so confident at work, that she should be less confident, that she had no right to be confident. How crazy is that? What a bunch of hogwash. She was delivering a fantastic webinar to new potential clients, and she was going to help him bring business in, and he was critiquing her for being confident. How crazy was that? And it was crazy because the reason he was telling her that, it was his own insecurity, his own lack of confidence in himself that was making him say terrible things to an employee that was just wanting to do a great job for him. And it's pretty crazy. So women are continually getting messages to play smaller, to not stand out, to not be confident, to not speak about their accomplishments. And so as a result, they spend very, very little time actually documenting their accomplishments. So what we teach at the Business Box and in our Careers on Fire program for women who are at a really advanced stage of their career is we teach them how to create what we call the victory log. Now, the victory log is not something that you do once a year or once every 6 months or even once a quarter. We teach our clients to do this on a regular weekly basis, and we show them how to really identify and recognize and appreciate and integrate into their entire being their own power and their own accomplishments and their own victories. So there are 3 different reasons and 3 different areas that make it so important for you to really learn how to document your accomplishments on your victory log on a regular basis. The first one is when you learn to do this the right way, you learn to do it with clarity. And clarity is everything. If you start hemming and hawing in a performance evaluation time meeting or in a job interview, right away you are broadcasting very clearly to your potential employer, to your boss, that you are uncertain about yourself. Lack of clarity gives people an experience of you of being uncertain about yourself, and that makes them uncertain about you too. Clarity is everything. So the first thing is you want to have that victory log really worked on a weekly basis and so that you become very, very clear about your accomplishments, and so you integrate them with clarity. The second piece is you want to be documenting all of your accomplishments, large, mid-size, and small. Everything counts, and you really want to keep this going on a regular basis so that you develop an experience of yourself as having tangible power, tangible outcomes, and you develop a sense of certainty about yourself. That certainty translates into attracting people toward you, bringing people toward you, having people feel very confident around you. And when they feel confident around you, the know, like, and trust factor goes through the roof. So that certainty and that tangible aspect to your accomplishments is going to go miles on your behalf. It's huge. Okay, and the third one is to really learn to communicate your accomplishments, to express them in very specific ways. And we have a very specific formula for how to document these victories, and then how to express them in a very particular way that ensures that people will get them, will understand them, will appreciate them, and will want to, and they see you in a very different light. You actually have the ability to up-level the perception and your own personal brand when you learn to document all of your accomplishments on a regular basis. If you don't keep this as a consistent habit, you are leaving a lot of chips on the table, and those chips are very, very valuable ones. Those chips can mean promotions. They can mean higher titles. They can mean more great projects for you, they're just going to express to people that you are worth more in the company, that you're more to be trusted and valued and respected. It gains you recognition. And of course, those chips are also representative of higher compensation. So definitely, this is really key. It's a small tip with huge impact. Work this on a regular basis every single week. And the reason we tell people to work this every single week, why? Because you'll forget. Week to week, you're going to forget, and you'll lose the clarity of the power of each accomplishment, large, mid-size, and small. So that's my tip for you today on this really special weekend. So I hope you'll take me up on my invitation. I'm actually going to I'm probably going to link a document where you can actually download this actual victory log so you can actually use it as a tool. And I want you to know that if you have any questions about whether your victories are real victories or not, you can post them in the questions below. I really want to invite you to take this very small tip and use it on a consistent basis every single week. You will be amazed at the power and the value that you bring to the table, to yourself, to your company, and to your future company. All right, everybody, I'm Nancy Fox, the Career and Business Fox, wishing you a wonderful end of the weekend, and I will see you in the next broadcast. Bye-bye.